NFC East, you expect them to win that 2021?
Let me tell you something. It was a shoe-in. I listen. I was like, it's over. Are you joking?
Shoe-in.
I was telling Stephen A. the other day, it's over. The NFC East, they'll win that. And Rich, no joke. And Ryan Fitzmagic signed with Washington. And I started saying, hell, why did he do that? Because I'm just telling you, listen to me. Ryan Fitzmagic can take that stuff he does over to Washington and they can get somewhere and do something. I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that.
I don't blame you.
I respect him enough that's a possibility right there. That was a move that I didn't like too much.
I bet. And because, with that defense and, obviously
right.
He might turn it over a little bit more than what Ron Rivera would like. But, the way he's going to try and jam it in the window to McLaurin and Logan Thomas and the running game. And I would be concerned about that. But you still think shoo-in for Dallas in the NFC East. Okay, so then let's go higher up. Do you think with Dak being re-signed, Dan Quinn being brought in to run a defense that you think is more, familiar with the personnel? And I think that a lot of people were saying that was a big problem with their defense last year. We'll put aside why Dallas even considered that to begin with, but that's the past. So now what about Green Bay? Do you think Dallas is better than Green Bay going into 2021? Just first blush right now?
I think Dallas will play a good game with Green Bay in the playoffs, absolutely, with a chance of winning that football game, absolutely.
Okay.
Especially with the offensive line that will get back the guys that are healthy, but also the guys that have to step in now, they have that experience. So to be the backup, so if these guys, Tyron, doesn't hold up, you got somebody now with some sustainable ability to back it up. Absolutely, I do.
Okay. Let's go further up the flow chart then. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, your defending Super Bowl champs, who you were so all over in the Super Bowl as if you were all over them for all 26 weeks. That's okay. That's the past. We can forget about that too. The Buccaneers, do you think the Cowboys are going to be better than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2021 first blush as we're sitting here right now that Dak's in the fold and there's some more draftees, et cetera, coming?
And here's the issue. Here's the situation there.
Okay.
Because you want to put it out as if you got me in a corner here with this. But let me tell you how I pick
No.
to be. No. Don't try to pin me against this wall.
No. I don't know where you're picking up that tone from, Michael. I don't understand where you're getting that from. I don't know.
Dallas has the physical talent that even playing with a few bad decisions within a game can still take over and beat the Green Bay Packers and move on. Now, here, Dallas also has the physical talent, at least offensively, because if that line is intact, that'll slow down those guys up front. The physical talent to compete with Tampa Bay. But it will have to be the perfect game. The perfect game in order for them to beat, because Tom isn't going to make many mistakes. So that's how I would drop that answer. Now the question could be, could they get to the perfect game? And I'm willing to see.
Well, obviously that could definitely happen. All right. So should I even ask you about the Chiefs, or are you going to accuse me of trying to box you in here? But
no. The Chiefs are good too. They did. You know how to sound interesting? How everybody's reacting. Everybody's reacting to what just happened in 19. That's what. So that first day is like, we're going, okay. You know what ended our season last year? That's the first thing we're going after. And the Chiefs, we talked about tackles and Fisher being out, but what really ended it was they came right up the middle of that field, and Patrick Mahomes had nowhere to go. Sometimes even the tackles, you still get a pocket that he steps up in,
right.
And then, so he gets 5 steps backwards or 7 steps backwards and a few steps forward, and that's all it takes. Tyreek Hill way past you by then, it's over. But when the dude came right up the middle, they couldn't even do that, and they solidified that by stealing the Patriots.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.